Speedway. 3 rounds of heat race competition coming up for our supermods before 30 long laps for the A main later on tonight. And your starters and drivers for this, the opening heat race of the afternoon, is car number 70, or Grumwald, on the pole, joined by last night's feature race winner in Sean Leary. Then we go back, and it is quite hard to pick up some of the roof numbers on these things, but I believe it's Darren Merchant in car number 16 on the inside second row. So it's a full field of supermods. I'll get your starters and drivers as I catch the numbers here in heat race number 1. 8 laps is the journey in front of them. So we're underway in heat race number 1, and they're side by side between Grumwald and Leary going through turn number 1, but it will be Sean Leary on the top side of the track who swoops away to take the race lead. Grumwald slots in a second place. Then we go back to the 27 machine of Peter Newman on the outside of him, and is now moving up into third place is the number 18 machine of Cameron Shepherd. So Shepherd now up into third. Then we go back to the 16 of Merchant as they're all super high going through turn number 1. The 36 cars on a charge of Daniel Guy. He's now swooped up in a 5th place. Then we go back to the 38 car of Keith Woods, and rounding him out is Rex Smith in the 56 as Shepherd is on a mission, raging up, trying to find a way past Grumwald in the 70 car, who gets super untidy on the exit of turn number 2. Car number 18, Cameron Shepherd, really making the top side of the track work for him early on, but Grumwald not letting him through easy. They'll be side by side as they come across the line, but it will be Shepherd who takes away second place, and now Sean Leary right in the gun sight of car number 18. He dives it into turn number 3. Leary opens the door. We might have a lead change brewing here in heat race number 1. Leary just holding on from Cameron Shepherd, who dives to the inside this time into turn number 1. Once again, Leary runs a little bit wide. He fights back as Shepherd makes a mistake on the inside. It's a fantastic battle for the lead. So they still go side by side through turn number 3 and 4. And it is Shepherd with the nose in front. Leary tries to fight back on the outside. So they go through turn number 1. There's contact between a couple of them as they move through turn number 2. But it is Cameron Shepherd who leads this one from Sean Leary. Grumwald going door to door with the 36 machine of Daniel Guy. That is for third and fourth. Then we go back to the 27 of Peter Newman. So they come across the line once again. Shepherd, now that he's got the clean air in the wake, as Grumwald's gone around in the exit of turn number 2. And he's come to a stop. The yellows are going to have to come on. And we have ourselves a stoppage. Grumwald went all on himself down there on turn number 2. He's looped it in front of the field. Restart. They're already giving each other the hip and shoulder as they come to the line. Restart in heat race number 1 on the supermods here at Collie. Cameron Shepherd will lead him into turn number 1 for the first time. The first to jump out of line was the 38 car of Keith Woods, diving to the inside of Peter Newman as they race down the back straight once again. There's only a couple laps to go here in Collie, so it's a late race restart as Daniel Guys might be on a mission as well in third place as they come across the line. With 2 to go, Shepherd out in front from Sean Leary. Then we go back to Daniel Guy in third. Rounding out your top 4 is that of Keith Woods with Peter Newman in 5th. Then we go back to Darren Merchant, Rob Grumwald on the outside of Rex Smith. Those are your runners. So they come across the line this time around. With this time, there's 2 to go as Guy launches it down the inside of Leary and takes away second place. Leary with an almighty shot on the exit. Turn number 2 fights back. Leary retakes second place. Guy's going to try and fight back into turn number 3 as they come out of turn number 4. There is 1 lap to go for your race leader and Cameron Shepherd. He is skipping away from Sean Leary and Daniel Guy. Then we go back to Keith Woods, Peter Newman and Darren Merchant. But down the back straight for the final time. You'll have to imagine he's pretty much home and hose through turn number 3 and 4. Cameron Shepherd, he takes out heat race number 1 of the Super Modifieds here at Collie Speedway from Sean Leary. Daniel Guy to race to the line between car number 27 of Peter Newman and Keith Woods. But I think Newman just had the nose in front from Woods. Then we go back to Darren Merchant. Rob Grumwald, unfortunately, can only make up a place after being sent to the rear of the field. And rounding out your field will be car number 56 of Rex Smith. A fantastic opening heat race of our super modifieds. There was battles aplenty for the minor placings. Daniel Guy, Cameron Shepherd, your race winner, and Sean Leary leaving absolutely nothing on the table here early on in light number 2. That's how they finished heat race number